afternoon, Shelley and Patrick. My name is Stephanie. This is Paul, Tony, Calvin, and Isa, and we are part of the task force that was to present the potential pricing scheme. So today we're going to be talking about the tasks that we were assigned, which are the income statements and break-even analysis, the pricing options and the ridership projection, as well as the promotional campaign. So now I'm just going to pass it on to Paul, who's going to be talking about the income statements and the break-even analysis. Certainly not least is word of mouth. Word of mouth is very important just because that shows that we're really doing a good job, because it's a satisfied customer who's talking to a friend, a coworker, and really just getting us out there and saying how good of a service we're providing. Okay, so for the budget, we just wanted to outline exactly where we were going. So the majority was our park ads at 46%. We were going to be spending $60,000 on 4 billboards. The reason why it is very costly is because it's all year round. So these billboards aren't going to be disappearing. We'll be able to have them for the whole year, and people will be able to come and go and see those. Next, we have our pamphlets. And the pamphlets, we're actually going to be having our co-op student and the graphic designer working on these so that we have intel. And from the pamphlets, we'll be putting them in our hotels that are near these stops. The reason being is that once you're at the hotel and you need to find a way to get back to the airport, you'll be able to look at this pamphlet and know that this is a very fast and serviceable train to take, and you'll want to take this. And lastly, it's music festival at 20%. We were thinking on spending just a little over $20,000, which would allow us to have our logo on the tickets. It would also allow us to have our logo on the goodie bags and on the Wi-Fi, because of course everybody uses Wi-Fi now. And lastly, this is just our timeline. With this timeline, we're able to see exactly where the big payments are going to be so that we know exactly when we need to be ready to make these payments. So the final payment for the park ad is what we really need to be looking towards, because that's $58,000. So we need to make sure that we're able to pay that on time. And also at the next slide, we'll see that for the order and completion payment of the pamphlet, which is $31,000, and with that, we just, like said before, we have to have the money ready and also be complete.